What are you saying though, Mr. Tarif?
Come on, bro.
What are those? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. It's your boy Xan Fadez. You know what it is. So first and foremost, I hope that everyone is keeping safe. I hope everyone is well. I know this pandemic has made it really difficult for everyone. I hope this video can entertain you and teach you at the same time. If you do learn anything from it, please leave a like and subscribe. Let's get into it. This is my favorite type of hair. I enjoy it so much because it looks so easy, but trust me, it is very difficult because it's very detailed. So I start by combing out the hair. This is gonna allow you to cut the hair to an even length. So I set my first guideline with my rose gold skeleton, starting right under the C cup over your client's ear. And since this is a low fade, you're gonna go half an inch under the occipital bone, and then you're just gonna go ahead and clean it up. If your client has baby hair on his cheeks, just make sure you clean it off because this is gonna make his face glow after the haircut. Then you're gonna go back to the hard line that you created and you're just gonna go flicking out the hard line. This is gonna make it easier for you to fade it out once you start the fading process. Then with my Babyliss faux shavers, I'm gonna go over what I've just trimmed off, and what this does is gonna give you a fresher, cleaner, a longer lasting fade. One more thing, don't shave all the way to your guideline. Leave a gap of like a centimeter or just flick it out. Now with my Babyliss rose gold clippers, the lever all the way open, I'm gonna set my second guideline, and on this guideline I'm only gonna go up about 1/4 of an inch. Now with my lever closed, I'm gonna go back to hit the line that was left in between my 0.5 and my bolt, and I'ma just flick it off. Use the corners of the clippers when you have to, and I'm very sorry that I kind of covered it with my hand, but as you can see I'm just hitting it with the corners because I don't want to go higher and I don't want to create another guideline, so I'm just hitting it there as close and tight as I can. Now we're gonna go in and set the third guideline with the number 1. And with the number 1 we're gonna go up about 1/2 an inch. Now we're gonna focus a lot on flicking that wrist. And then again, I apologize that my arm covered the whole camera, but I'm really new at this recording thing. But like I said, we don't want to go higher on this fade, so we need to keep the fade as tight as possible. And now with my 1.5 guard, I'm gonna come in and set my last guideline. And by last guideline, I don't mean that you're done with the fade. You have a lot more to go with the fade, but now you're just gonna flick out the line that you've done with the number 1. So what this means now is that you can't go higher than this. Now you're gonna come back and clean up your fade, make sure it's nice and smooth. Now with the 0.5 guard, you're gonna go back and get rid of that line between the number 1 and the 0.5. Here all you need to do is to flick directly on the line. Repeat this process until you start to get rid of the line. And when you're doing this process, you're still gonna have to go and play with the lever. You're gonna have to open it, close it, but don't close it all the way because you don't want to create another guideline. Then remove the guard and do the same process. Open your guard when you come into the longer hair and close the guard when you come closer to the edge of the bolt and the 0.5. Repeat this process until you've gotten rid of any hard line. Then you want to come in with the number 1 guard, and you just want to go with the grain when you're hitting long hair. When you're hitting dark spots, you just hit them with the corner. Do what you gotta do to get that perfect fade. You don't want no hard spot, you want that fade to be smooth and clean. you can see the fade is coming together now. With the number 2 guard, we're gonna go ahead and start trimming the top, and we're gonna go with the grain. Another tip is that a lot of wavers have different patterns, so you want to follow the pattern of the wave always. Since we're already using the number 2 guard, we're just gonna go over to the sides and we're just gonna remove whatever excess hair and dark spots we have with the number 2 guard. Now if you're trimming the top with a number 2 guard, you want to go over to the hairline and you want to trim it slightly shorter with a number 1 or a 1.5 so you have a cleaner area to work with. For instance here, I'm going to be using the 1.5. You don't want to go deep either, you just want to go slightly over the hairline. Also, you want to continue this process with the grain. Now I'm gonna be going freehand just to get rid of the stubborn frizz. And let me tell you, yeah, don't do this unless you've had enough practice, because this can go left. Now listen, yeah, Tarif and I, we both know that his haircut is dead without the shape up. Because look at this, sides looking nice, but it's just not it if the hairline is not sharp. Now wherever you start the shape up from, you want to follow that line straight to the other side. That's going to help you keep it straight, and you want to make this as sharp as possible without pushing it back. Now when working with the C-cups, it's very important that you do the both sides equal, because you want this to be symmetrical as possible. So whatever you do on one side, remember you have to do on the other, making sure that both sides are the same. Shape up looking sharp, boy. Anyways, I'm just giving it a little rough touch because I'm gonna apply my hair mousse. What this is gonna do is just gonna lay your hair down. You're gonna apply this, and after you apply the mousse, and then you're gonna have to put a do-rag on, and I'm gonna be showing you how to do that in a minute. Now when putting the do-rag on, you just want to be gentle with it. You don't want to put it on too tight. I like to go ahead and blow dry it as well, just to speed up the process. So don't forget these little details, yeah, because this is what sets you apart. This is what makes you different. This is what makes people say, yeah man, I'm going to this barber again, you know, he done me nice. So yeah, look at this, yeah. Kaboom! Look at them waves there, laid down nice. Now we're gonna go back and touch up the hairline again one more time just to make it super sharp. So here are the results. I hope you like it, but most importantly, I hope you learned something that you can apply when you're working yourself. If you like how this turned out, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.